Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play the Banner Saga 3. In the previous episode, we took down Ruin, and then proceeded to make the mistake of believing that this wasn't a wave battle. Like I said in my edits for this, I was actually pretty tired after work, so I didn't notice the big timer down there. Now, because this is a new recording session, I actually had to do the fight over again, but it, at least in my opinion, went a lot better this time. Made some good use of Tempest to take out a bunch of guys with Krumer and Ivor. And outside of Avon taking some damage, it actually didn't go too badly. Now granted, the central point of the map does have a whole lot of warped ash on it, but so be it. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've been kind of trying to build up a buffer on my recordings. Like having a week in between. Weeks worth of videos, I should say. Mainly because, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but my job is sending me and a bunch of other people out for training to further our skills. It's supposed to be happening in August, but there has been some talk going around that it might be delayed because of a spike in COVID outbreaks. But I don't know yet. Nobody's told me anything. Which is pretty much business as usual at this job. So yeah, there's a bit of a buffer there, because the place where we're supposed to be going, as I've been told, has terrible internet, so I don't know how well I'm going to be able to record and upload there. Even using a laptop, that is actually pretty damn good, though I haven't been using it lately because I've got my desktop. Maybe I should consider using it more. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Also, if I sound a little off in this video, it's because I am currently sucking on a cough drop because the last 4 days, or 4 days of work, have kind of had me yelling at people. Like, a lot. Like, it's actually part of what I have to do. So, throat's a little sore, but I'll power through it for the vids. Anyways, like I said, battle went much better, other than Avon taking some strength damage, but whatever. And now we've got reinforcements coming in, which I actually managed to beat this much faster than I did last time. Probably because I've had a full night's rest between these recordings. Let's see. Don't want to have to cross over the warped ash, but setting up right where they're coming in might not be the best of ideas. Oh! Also, I discovered something else. Warped dredge still count as dredge, so using Apostate's Rupture can actually be pretty useful. Just letting you know that now. Alright, much as it might not be the best of idea to move directly to the front line, I think it's probably our best option. I'm probably going to keep Avon and Apostate towards the back. Avon for obvious reasons. Also, why do I have Ollie at the front? No. Should be Valgard at the front, because, you know, he's got Stonewall. There are also going to be some changes from the level ups I did, mainly traits, but it's not too big a difference. Okay, we got some warped dredge. Let's see, 15, 13, 15. That's a shame, because Apostate's skill, I believe, only goes up to 10? Not 100% certain. I could move in with Krumer. Get some good Tempest damage, bring these guys down. At least these guys. I don't think that's actually a pretty good idea. Bring them down so that way Apostate can do some damage to them. Or he could outright kill one of them. And thankfully, the impact that spreads to others is also going to be very useful. Now, I don't think it's going to be a good idea to do a blast against him, because he's right next to a good chunk of our allies. So, no to that. I think what I'm actually going to do is do an umbrage, and I think I'm going to do a rank 2. I think Avon's pretty much just going to stay at the back and do mending. Because he's damned good at it. Oof. Alright, that's fine. He'll get some strength back. Yes, at the cost of some armor, but Avon can fix that. Okay. Let's go for a Tempest. Man, I can't believe I slept on Tempest for so long. Yes, it only did 1 damage, but still. Damage is damage. Now, let's see. I'm not seeing a timer here. Let's see. Who is the boss here? Warped Shield Banger, Warped Shield Banger, Warped Spearman, Warped Spearman. Is there no boss? No, wait. Hardened Warped Grunt, Jeweled Petal Ring, bonus strength damage when stationary, 3 will, 1 will per turn, 1 break, 2 will, plus 2 to will talents. I don't much care about the plus 2 to will talents, but having extra will and will per turn, plus strength damage when stationary, would be pretty good for Valgard. Okay, who am I controlling now? Ollie? Okay, who do I want to go after? Let's just take out this guy. Alright, with the strength boost from Umbrage, should be able to do some damage with Ivor. Uh-oh. I mean, makes sense. Oh, God, I forgot about that ability. Mind Devour. Drains Strength and Will and strengthens Warped Dredge. But at least it seems like they have to get in range to use it. Unlike when it was used previously on us. Okay, Valgard, you get over here. Take out this guy. No, don't end your turn. I hate it when that does that. Okay, Ivor, I'm gonna have you move over here to make some space for Krumer. And Tempest. I was going to say move Krumer in here and take out the other guys, but okay. Let's see. You know what? Why don't we Axe Storm this guy? Why not? Oh, I forgot about the knockback. Maybe the tools of Skilding aren't such a good idea. Okay. Avon's down. But we shouldn't have too much trouble taking these rest of these guys out. Gotta love that hunker down. Alright, get him diseased. Huh, also, I didn't notice, but the other Warped Ash is gone. Alright. Fairly easy battle. Just goes to show when you got the right composition and the right, well, bit of luck, you don't need too much to take him out. Someone else's perfectly formed memory presents itself to anyone who places these jeweled petals on their finger. Valgard got a promotion. And a bunch of renown. Volka called it. When the warp came, they came hard. There's no doubt anymore that Bulwark has some kind of command over them. Volka comes stomping toward you and Juno, flicking smoldering black ash from her shield. You weren't even in the fight. She doesn't look happy. Let's get something straight, Juno. You drag us out here as captives, and now Bulwark's trying to hunt us down and kill us. Do you see how messed up this is? And back there, you try to give my ravens orders? Tell me again when we're allowed to rest. Go on. Say it to my face. All options are going to lead to the same result. Say nothing. What do you suggest, Volka? Oh no, don't you dare pretend to be the reasonable one right now. Steam plumes from Volka's nostrils like an angry ox, swirling through the cold air. I don't even want to hear your voice. The ravens are under my command, and if you want anyone watching your back instead of putting a knife, what if Ivor spoke on my behalf? You know what? That sounds like a great idea. If it ends this bickering, I'll take charge. Let's just hope she has the decency to stay out of your head.
The god stone ahead shimmers. It seems to hold some sway over the darkness somehow. Or maybe the darkness itself finds them distasteful.
Seems that all the power of the gods has left them. Or has left this world. A golden glow greets you, the first warmth you've felt since entering the darkness. Disheveled women and children huddle on one side of the god's stone, while a dredge sits on the other. The dredge has arranged a circle of obsidian stones around itself, and just outside that lie the bodies of a couple dead men. Ain't this a sight? Ollie grins. Then he frowns. I have a feeling this is about to become our problem. Pretty much. Praise the gods! Someone has finally come carrying a divine light. Not exactly. The matronly woman face falls as she gets a better look at you. I know that crest. Ravens. She points with an accusing, shaking finger toward the stone singer. What is this? Have you brought more dredge to slaughter us? Stone Hurler stands within a ring of stones, warbling loudly as you approach the godstone. The old woman recoils in disgust. Well, how interesting. This one is terrified of you, Ivor. All options lead to the same result. How do you know that? Because she said so. Called you Destroyer. I'd heard of the Destroyer before, but I had no idea I was traveling with him. Is it really you? They speak of you like we do Bellower. Thought you'd be bigger. It's a misunderstanding. Where would you hear such a thing? Traveling with the Volka, but you do not know where we are headed? You're an interesting one, Ivor. We should talk more. The old woman rejoins you again after a heated battle of whispers with her kin. She clears her throat. I am called Hilda. We came here to pray when the skies darkened. I guess I don't need to tell you we're only alive now because of this godstone. A miracle. And they say the gods are dead? Then this slag comes from nowhere. It attacks us, killed their husbands as well as mine. Aye, a right miserable sow-sucker he was, but an injustice to be killed by this thing. She gestures rudely at the stone hurler. It makes a hissing noise like escaping steam. Quiet, filthy thing. You'll take us somewhere safe, surely. Surely you will. The opposite. You don't want to go where we're going. Gods alive, has everyone lost their minds? At least give us justice. Don't leave this slag alive to kill and eat our children. We can do that much. The dredge dies, and you gain 14 renown. They don't eat children, and this isn't our problem. Gets us progress. Alfred, what's the Dredge's side of the story? Gets us progress. Hilda bristles at the implication. Alfred taps her spear, and the horns vibrate with a faint hum. The Dredge sings a soft response. She says they left her no choice but to defend herself. Stuck here, same as them. By the gods, we've been found by the only slag lovers in this dying world. She snatches something shiny from the hands of her kin, waving it in front of you. This is what the ravens need, isn't it? You disgusting vultures. Family heirloom, worth more than it looks. I say we just bring the stone hurler along with us, Ivor. I mean, we've already got one. You said it was terrified of me. Then she won't put up much of a struggle, will she? What are you talking about? Kill it already! Kill it! Enough. Keep your trinket and the dredge both. We're leaving. Gets you 24 renown. It did slay all these men. We can't take the risk. I'll do as the woman asks. The dredge dies. You gain 34 renown and a coin bracelet. It's a level 13 item that when hit by an adjacent enemy, counterattack for 1 armor damage. 30% diversion of armor, plus 4 break, and minus 2 movement. That sounds really good, but we're going to convince the stone hurler to come along, Alfred. The dredge joins. You gain 34 renown, and allegedly it makes getting the good ending easier to obtain much later on. Convince the stone hurler to come along, Alfred. Alfred speaks to the dredge again. It shows little emotion, but that may just be because it lacks facial expression. Quite the motley crew you've gathered, Destroyer. Don't call me that. I'm serious. Hilda pockets the heirloom, offering only low curses, angry that the dredge lives on. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to make camp outside of these... Well, maybe outside of these areas, but who knows. Okay. Well, let's check out the heroes first. Because we gained a new character. Castaway, a dredge hurler. Sunstrike. The character strikes a target solidly in the head, leaving the target dazed and unable to exert himself for extra movement for a round. And Shatterstone. The character throws an unstable Shatterstone onto the field. Although not as powerful as a stable Shatterstone, it explodes immediately. Because the Shatterstone will hurl or hurt anyone around it, choosing where it lands is critical. And we also get back off. When hit, the character retreats to a new position in hopes of finding a better vantage point. Not bad at all. And she already comes with 3 points. Because, yes, the dredge hurlers are female. What would be good? Dodge, lucky shot. No, that's just bonus hit chance. No. Bust. Artery strike? I do love me an artery strike. Yeah, alright. Now let's see. Jeweled petal ring. But it does require level 12. Honestly, I think I'm going to promote Valgard to 12. He'll be the first. And give him the jewel petaled ring. Choose your heroic title at level 11. Ooh. Heroic title available. Skalds sing the names, not of simple people, but of the legends they have become. Choose a heroic title to bestow upon this hero. Once chosen, it cannot be undone, and the title will be unique to this hero. Okay. Let's see. Bloodletter. 1 point of strength DOT on hit, lasts 1 round. Death's Messenger. Damage on consecutive attack to the same enemy. That will be good for somebody with a bloody flail, which I believe Valgard actually has. Monster Killer. Let's see. Will and Strength on kill once you get to rank 4 and 5. Oathmaker. Okay. Gets willed regen at level 3. Ooh, and armor regen. Okay. Let's see. Shadow Walker. The Foolish. No, losing armor ain't good for him. The Forsaken. You know what? I'm going to take some time and look into this. See what other people think it would be a good title for him. Well, let me look through all this stuff. Let's see. No. The Hopeful. Mm-hmm. The Last Standing. Armor, regen armor. Ooh. Never injured after KO. I mean, that's not much of an issue because we're playing on easy, so we could probably save the point of going up to 5 and just stick to 4. Let's see. The Mountain. The Unbent. Honestly, Last Standing would be pretty good, especially considering I'm going to be promoting him twice. So he'll be getting... Wait, can I even promote him twice? I don't think I can. Yee. Let's see. The Mountain. The Unbent. The Unmoved. The Whisper. No, definitely not. Let's see. The Wolf. Twice Born. Huh. Alright, anyways, I'll be right back after looking into this. Alright, I think I found somebody's build that actually works pretty well. So, let's give it a shot. Oathmaker. The Oathmaker is determined to the point of zealotry. Others may question the fanaticism, but not the results. Extra will and will regen seems to be pretty good, plus the armor regen, 20% crit. And apparently, Folka the Mountain will reduce umbrage penalty by 1, making her more tanky overall. See, next to Valgard, spamming champion usually getting hit as well. Alright. Let me just make sure there's nothing else. Nope. Nope, yeah, I'm going for this. The Oathmaker is determined to the point of... Yeah, I already read that. 45? So it costs me renown to get this all the way up. Okay. So it's not using points, it's using renown. Honestly, I think spending the 30 to get him up to rank 4 will be good. Plus, AKA. Award a heroic title. Also, I think we got another achievement that I completely missed. Yeah, Godstone Dangler Redux. Return to the Godstone Dangler. Nice. Now, what to put these 2 points into? I guess another point in Divert would be good. And let's go for some Hunker Down. And fortunately, we are 1 kill off getting him up to rank 12, which sucks. Well, let's see. Why don't we promote Ivor? Grant him the heroic title of the Unbent. Having the extra strength and armor resistance will be very good for us, because it means we can use Umbrage without having to worry too much about Ivor's armor. So, yeah, I'm going to spend the 45 to get him this. And the only thing we can really put points into is this, and I guess I'm going to be using Tempest a lot more. I should probably give him some more willpower. And I think that's about it. Alright, time to have some conversations. Alfred finds a quiet moment to make her way over to you, leaning on her staff. Why didn't you tell me, Varl? Tell you what? About being the Destroyer. It isn't something that comes up often in conversation. You'll have to excuse me, I don't always know how to speak with people. I spent a lot of time alone, or with the sculptors. Sculptors? Well, more precisely they said something like we who shaped the stone. But it's close enough. You didn't think the Dredge called themselves Dredge, did you? There's quite a lot I've learned from them. Some things you may know. Many secret. Alfred waits a reply. All of these keep them going, but the last option ends the conversation and gives 15 morale. How did you learn mending out here on your own? Mending? Bah, call it what it is. We pluck at the threads of reality. Almost anyone can see them, if you know how to look. Who do you think taught the teachers? The gods. And who taught the gods? Even godlier gods? Anyway, you see my point. Don't think so highly of your mender friends. They're more dangerous than they let on. How do you mean? I trained to be a mender when I was just a girl. They tried to kill me, believe it or not. The Val right there was the one they sent to do it. Or was the one sent to do it. She points to the figure of Bercy, snoozing on the hard ground. I don't think he even remembers me. I looked a little different back then. But I escaped, not before learning some things. They train their simple-minded menders to heal stubbed toes and raise walls, and to find distraction from the powers the Valka really wield. But if an apprentice doesn't have the skill to control their powers, they're a threat to the mender's reputation. And if you show too much skill, well, you're an even bigger threat. Alfred awaits a reply. The sculptors see you as a friend? You all need to stop looking at everything as us and them. I mean, just a good point. Some of them are friends, others are not. The same as any people anywhere. Oh, I understand how hard it can be to see past your differences. Impossible sometimes. But so many don't even try. What kind of secrets are you talking about? What, for nothing? I'm nothing if not a trader of knowledge, you know. The rarest secrets don't come cheap. How about this? In exchange for telling me how you became the Destroyer, I'll tell you something you may find quite important. What do you say? If you promise to keep it to yourself. I do. The Sunder I killed. Raise? It was no legendary battle. When I brought our head back to the other Varl, they invented their own stories. The truth is, I got separated from my allies, and I find her out in the snowstorm, alone. She was cradling an infant. My axe accidentally killed the child. She didn't even put up a fight after that. Indeed, it was Bellower's child, Ivor. Yeah, I figured as much. How can you... Are you certain? Completely. Consider that our trade. There is more to tell. At another time, maybe. We should be going soon. After you. Just one more thing. Alfred looks at you with curiosity. Are those Varl horns on your staff? Alfred laughs with genuine mirth. Nothing to worry about, Ivor. They were a gift that I treasure very much. You see, I have friends of all sorts. But as you said, we should be going. Another story for another time, perhaps. Interesting. Do I have enough time for the Folka conversation? No, probably not. So, I'm actually going to leave that off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to don't forget to hit that bell icon to... What is with me today? Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for an upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.